Hello all, thank you so much for showing your interest in participating in this study. I am Dr. Parisa Kapiani, a medical doctor and postdoctoral research fellow working at Mass General Hospital. My mentor, Dr. Manodeep Kara, and I are working on this study. Since there were many questions related to the data collection document, we decided to prepare this tutorial to answer your questions. So as you can see in this screenshot, which was captured from the first sheet of the document that we shared with you, you need to enter the institution name and your country name. One of the questions which was asked multiple times was that what the protocol is. So this is actually exactly the process which was done for that exam, and you can actually find the details related to the CT protocol in your packs in a specific column corresponding to that exam. But if you do not know about these details, you can actually ask your technicians to let you know where you can find these details. But if I wanna name some of the chest CT protocol, I would say one of them, which is really common, is lung cancer screening protocol. The other one would be nodule follow-up protocol. The other one would be interstitial lung disease, and so on. As you can see here, this is one of the sheets that we actually specified for head. There are two other more, which would be for chest, and the other one would be for abdomen, pelvis. As you can see in this sheet, we want you to enter the details of 20 consecutive radiology reports belonging to adult patients. And as you can see over here, we want you to enter the age, gender, the clinical reasons for the current exam or clinical indication, which would be for the current exam. As you can see, we just asked to copy and paste the details from the physician order and physician report, which means that you do not need to translate anything. The next column would ask you to enter the CT protocol used for the current exam. Exactly again, you just need to copy paste and you do not need to translate at all. Also, you need to enter the contrast usage, just as you say yes or no. And the last column would be radiology report of previous exam, which would be the closest exam to the current CT. And again, you just need to copy paste from the radiology report. You do not need to translate anything. So there were some questions related to this section. That, if I want to start with the first question, I would say that the first question was that if the patient would just have one exam and there is no prior exam, which means once you are reviewing the exams related to one patient, if for this patient there would be just one exam and there is no prior exams, can we include this patient? No. If there is no prior exam, you cannot include this patient. The second most common question was asked is that if a patient has a radiology report which is for the previous exam, and this exam is not related to the current clinical indication, can we include? So in this situation, we can actually say that there are two answers. Not two answers, but there are two situations that you need to pay attention to because it is a bit confusing. If the current clinical indication and the previous radiology report both of them would be related to the same body report. For example, both of them would be related to head or chest or abdomen, pelvis. You can include this case. For instance, if the current clinical indication is headache and the previous radiology report is related to a head injury, you can include this exam and this case. But for example, if the current indication would be abdominal pain and the previous radiology report is related to lung cancer screening, which means that these are related to two different body parts, which means that you cannot include this case. So the way that you can include a case would be the same body part for both clinical indication for the current exam and radiology report for the previous exam. I hope it would help. As you can see here, it is exactly the same for chest and abdominal pelvis. One of the other common questions was that can we include the children? No, please just include the adult patient, which means that patients who are more than 18 years old. 1-8. One of the other questions, which was asked multiple times, was that can we include radiology reports from multiple centers? Please do not do this, as we want to have the same exclusion criteria for all patients. And here is the details that we initially mentioned, that we want 60 radiology reports which are consecutive, 20 reports for each body part. I was asked that are the radiology imaging required? No, we do not need radiology CT images. We just need the radiology reports. And you do not need to translate anything, you just need to copy paste from the radiology report. One of the points that you need to pay attention to is that you do not include the ECG gated cardiac CT or coronary calcium scoring CT exams. This point is already mentioned, and there were some common questions. Oh, I already answered to this question. Can we include more than 3 individuals from each center? No, please do not add more than 3 people, since we had more than 300 responses for this study, which means that we already have more than around 1,000 co-authors. So please do not include more than 3 people from your center. Thank you for your time, and please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have any other question, either on the WhatsApp group or through email. Thank you.